Hi, I'm Robin, and this is my elementary coaching video. So, Dr. Archer, thank you for inviting me into your classroom. I observed you read Wolf to your second grade students, and it was a wonderful lesson. You gave a great example of explicit teaching by teaching the children to predict the arc of the story using your questioning. Then you also did some whole group called out for responses, but it was really seamless. You gave great attention to prerequisite skills. I noticed that you had a video teaching the prerequisite vocabulary for this lesson. As we know, that's a vital strand, as all the strands are vital in Scarborough's reading rope. Additionally, you did a lot of paraphrasing of the vocabulary to a scaffold for the students, as well as teaching them lots of classroom routines that made it go very smoothly. Your choices were purposeful. What a great book to choose. It contained humor, had the added bonus, it's late. It had the added bonus of talking about reading skills, fluency and prosody. Again, you consistently have taught your students the routines of the classroom, so things go very smoothly. Lots of nice flow. I'd like to talk about your teaching artistry, because it's less well measured, but it's just so important. You have an artistic style to your teaching. Your reading was expressive, at times extremely dramatic, and you also encouraged students to verbalize their own creative ideas with their partners. So as we know, this can build a lifelong passion for learning. So I have no real criticisms, but I would like to offer some questions for reflection. So you gave a lot of opportunities for kids to be creative and share as partners. I'm wondering, given the diversity of your classroom and what is recommended through the theory of historically responsive teaching, how do you also support student identity development with these young children? My second question is, obviously your kids appear to be learning actively in your classroom, but I'm wondering, do you have plans to try to test their comprehension in the future after several of these kind of lessons to find out if their comprehension is improving? That would be great to know, wouldn't it? And lastly, you are doing a wonderful job of explicitly teaching comprehension. What I wonder is this: will your students at some time in the near future be able to hear this story again in its totality without interruptions? And again, not a criticism, it's just that I love the arts, and that includes literary arts, and it would be wonderful to hear the flow and the rhythm of the language of the story as it was written by the author. Again, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for all of your hard work in the field. Much appreciated. Well done. And thank you for having me in your classroom.